Hi, I am Kratika Mishra, forensic expert and a certified graphologist. And today it's going to be very interesting because today I am going to introduce two very beautiful souls with us today. So, we have with us none other than Mansi ma'am and Varun Bagla sir.
Thank you.
Many of you haven't heard about the term graphology. From the graphology, from the handwriting, I am going to tell some hidden secrets about Varun sir and Mansi ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite interesting actually, for us also to know that somebody can actually understand your traits through handwriting. So I think it will be interesting exercise for us as well. We'll also test you and see, how much of this is true. As we both are sitting here, so I can tell about her and question you also about her and question myself. And it's interesting, and I think it's a great technique if it's doing well. I think it is a great technique.
I'm sure it's doing definitely well because we are aware of this and we know about it. But we have not together at least experienced that what handwriting can bring our personalities out.
And I think I think this technique, if it is right, and if it is, I would say, even if it's 80-90% right, it will give an opportunity to a lot of people to understand themselves, the people, the friends, the family around them, and of course also be helpful at workplaces, in personal life and work life as well. So yes, we are also looking forward for this session, Kratika, with you.
Okay, so I think I'm in the combination of nervousness and excitement for sure. Okay, so I am very excited because I have a very amazing samples in front of my eyes,
Yes.
and the
Which
beauty.
we have written.
Yes.
She's written her page and I've written my page.
Yes, so I have two samples in front of my eyes, one by Mansi ma'am and one by Varun sir. So, are you ready?
Yes.
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 Okay, Kratika, you are also ready. So, let's just follow the concept of ladies first.
Yes, please.
So, I have a very beautiful writing. Mansi ma'am, you write really well, I must say. The best part of the writing is that ma'am just randomly write the content. I don't think so, she hadn't seen somewhere. She just took the paper, took the pen, start writing. And that's the best part of graphology. So I am very happy because you gave me the correct sample what I wanted.
Okay,
Oh.
great.
Because I want someone, because see, this page, this blank A4 sheet page is just a brain. And you just put your thoughts in this page, and now I am going to read your thoughts. So I am honored that I have got the opportunity to read your thoughts now. Okay. So a very interesting part is that you started with, of course, everything is prepared, made, planned by God, and you start your writing with this. So that's the appreciative part. That's the appreciative part because there are many people who are still become very obsessed. They think whatever they are doing is what they have done, what they have planned. You're still thankful to God for what you have, and what you are planning for your future upcoming like success or anything. So you're still thankful to God. That's the best part, man. So I really appreciate this. Okay. And can I ask you one thing? Okay, so my question is, why you write your first letters of your writing very large?
Very large.
Yeah, just like that.
Yes, very good.
Okay, so it's actually not just like that for me. Well, ma'am loves herself. She loves the way she is. And why not? Look at her. Why not? Of course. So she loves her
Wow,
personality.
that's the meaning of writing the larger letter first.
I mean,
But that is true, yeah.
look
She
at
does
her.
love us.
Look at her.
No, no.
Every first character is so mesmerizing
Yeah.
that I was just first see and I was like, oh wow. Oh wow, look at the M, look at the F, look at the R. It's
Wow.
drawn so beautifully. So ma'am, I think I need not to tell it to people how passionate and how beautiful she's looking right now, and she done on the paper as well. So I think you love yourself.
That's correct. That's one main thing.
So while you're writing, I'll just quick tell you about what you are inside. And yes, of course, I have your signature. So from your signature, I'll just speak about what you want to show. I have a very interesting thing to tell you. This is first time in my counseling career. Like, I am doing counseling for a longer period of time. I keep on trying to tell people what they are doing. Just my point of view, of course. You are quite a sane person, isn't it? What you want to show public, you are like that. You are not being fake. I mean, that's very nice. Mansi ma'am is going. She's actually same. She's actually same in front of Varun sir, and then she's going to be same with me. And this is so beautiful.
See?
We always say like she's like an open book, and she is very expressive, and her emotions are seen on her face. So I think that way she's like a very clear-hearted person. What is inside is shown outside.
Absolutely, sir.
That's very true.
That's very true because for me it's my first sample where I found the signature and handwriting same. So I'm gonna keep in my record that I got a very interesting sample and I'm not gonna give it back to you because I'm gonna keep it on my file, show it to people. These are also the samples. So I'm excited now more. Yes. Okay. So you don't believe in following the rules of society? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, by your, of course.
How do you guess that from a handwriting?
That we
Because
have to
that
also
all
learn.
Is correct.
I'm gonna tell you.
That we'll also learn like what alphabets is provoking.
I think I should be secretive. I don't want to tell. Okay, I'll just tell you. There's a margin. There's always a margin in handwriting. You have a margin in handwriting. That is why I'm taking a blank page, because if you are taking ruled pages, we have margin, a proper margin.
Right.
And then we got the base. And when you got, you must remember in our childhood time, we got supporters in our circulation, or our fathers used to guide us.
Yeah.
That time we are very peculiar. What we are doing, we will not fall, we'll be fine, we'll be absolutely okay. But what if they leave us? Then we know the reality. And the margin of life, the basement of writing, the baseline of writing is actually the same. So by your writing, I must say, you need not to stabilize yourself. You don't want to follow the rules. If people are saying you have to wear black, you're definitely going to wear white. I'm very sure. And I think it's fine. For now, it's fine.
I think it's good. It's like what she is, like,
It's
that's
fine.
Yeah, but this is true. I don't follow the rules. I don't follow the society rules, especially.
Yeah, that is.
And it is not that I'm against it, but if it is fine, I will appreciate it, but I don't follow as
Yes,
such.
you are not against it. I even agree, because there are some of the lines which are going with same margin. But then maybe sometimes we don't feel like what society is saying we can't accept. You don't want to accept everything what society is saying.
Correct.
So that's again a plus point, and I'm excited more because I am keep on getting the plus points. So I'm gonna find some negative, but I'm sure I'm not gonna get it. Okay. So why so? I mean, why you are so moving fast? And I think break sometime important. You need break. Why to always engage? Why to run? You must be tired.
No, but I have my me time, I think. I have my own time also.
Yeah, that I can feel. But ma'am, the point is that the run, what run I want to say is like running with the same force every day. This a general conversation. It can be anything. It can be maybe the emotional run. It can be the physical run. It can be anything. So don't pressurize yourself.
Fair enough.
If you are pressurizing, you are being your. That's a good part, that you are being your competition. Every day you are saying I have to be better for myself.
Yeah.
That's good. I respect. But then sometimes competition is also healthy now. If it is shifting towards healthy competition to the obsession, it will affect you.
I think she's very focused in what she wants, and I think more than competition with others, it's about doing it herself.
Absolutely.
And
Like till I
probably-
don't finish my
yeah,
task. And I
You know?
like multiple tasks.
Okay.
So I like to work towards that. Maybe that is why.
But that is so correct that she would want to work with the same energy every day.
Yes.
So it's not that like people work, let's say, Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday and take a break on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So for her, it's like 7 days a week or 365.
But she's enjoying the monotonous things now.
Yeah, I don't know whether she's enjoying or not. Definitely it's making her stressed, at times, because there are so many times where I tell her, okay, let's chill, let's just take a little bit break, just unwind, let's not think about anything, let's say, probably just enjoy a cup of coffee in the hill, like today we are at such a beautiful place, but she would enjoy that, she would like
I
it.
enjoy that. And then I'm back to my
Back
task.
immediately,
It's
so
just
that is there. So
Yeah,
that
I'm back
thing
to
is
my
always
task.
lingering in her mind.
That is what I'm
You
saying.
know?
My mom is trying to just piling up the things, and now when she's going to stop, it's going to be effective. And I don't want that such an happy soul effect in any way. I am not going to take it. So, ma'am, you have to take care about this thing.
Okay, so you need more breaks now, and you need to unwind more.
Alright. So I need more holidays, basically.
Yes, ma'am. It's keep on highlighting my eyes. You're very imaginative.
Imaginative.
Yeah. Your own world, there is some other world in your imagination. And that cloud is day by day becoming bigger inside. She's very imaginative. She loves imagination. She's great. I think let us speak about the movie Forensic, the upcoming movie, and it's going to be the fantastic one. I think because I'm a forensic expert, I'm gonna love this movie. So let's just talk about the movie. If Forensic is going to start, the Forensic is already created.
Yeah.
In
In that
her
way,
mind.
she's very, very strong. And I think it's good for somebody who's into this line of business, right? Your movies is all about
It's
imagination.
imagination.
It's all about fiction that you can create, And of course, with the new age, you want to include the realness also, of what we experience and see around. But yes, I think imagination is like the first step towards filmmaking. And I think filmmaking is a passion. She loves doing that, not just producing it, but to be creatively involved in that as well. So I feel that is one of the biggest strengths, which has probably got us till here as well, in terms of making forensic. Now imagine forensic as a subject,
Imagine.
everybody knows. Yes.
Imagine.
Imagine. Correct. It's a very common word with everybody from your masses to your classes. Everybody knows forensic, correct? And it's a subject that everybody wants to know more about it because it's a technical science and it resolves a lot of things which are not normally, solvable. So I think that imagination played a role, and it did help us also to identify the subject because it is a niche subject.
Yes.
And we would like to take something to the audience which is niche, something which you've not seen before. And that is the reason I think we've chosen forensic.
Yeah.
And we wish to take the subject around to the audience in the right manner. Yeah.
And I think it's definitely gonna happen. Why? Because I completely enjoying every single bit of this movie.
Yes.
I am really excited. I'm looking for the massive success of this movie.
Yes.
Because it is going to be happen definitely.
Yeah.
You can get my positive reactions on my face right now. I am very excited, and of course you have to be. I'm thankful to ma'am's imagination,
Right.
which
Yes.
gives the outcome to this massive success of forensics for sure. So it was very interesting to know about Mansi ma'am more, and ma'am, I think I actually know a lot about you now.
Good.
So
Good things.
So yes, good things. I appreciate you had many good things. So I really appreciated the sample. Now we have one more sample of Varun sir.
Actually, I'm
Yes.
convinced with the graphology thing. We can stop here.
No, I'm excited.
So sir, are you ready?
Yes.
No, I think let me just again ask the question. Ma'am, are you ready?
I am excited.
Why? Because of course I completely love the conversation. Why? Because sir is amazingly appreciate ma'am's points. The way she is looking the world is what I know a lot by sir. So I think ma'am, it's going to be challenging for you. Okay. Sir, very optimistic. I like it. Very optimistic. More than ma'am. Optimism is more than.
True.
Is your true ascending baseline. Now, in my graphology, I used to love those persons who have true ascending baselines. Because there are baseline, there are true ascending baseline, and there are overly ascending. Like people are extremely optimistic. They again won't success much because their optimism seems like obsession more.
Correct.
But you are a true ascending person. So you look in this world that okay, मैं यहाँ पे आया हूँ. Now I have to do something. So I have to prove why I am here. This is what your first impression from the life. Okay. So, sir, you love to follow society norms.
Yeah.
You don't have any problem with this.
Yeah.
And why I'm so shocked with the sample, because if I keep this sample like this, I can explain a very famous quote, opposite attracts.
Yeah.
They both have individually, of course everyone has the individual personality, they both have I can say North Pole, South Pole.
Certain things, yes.
Completely different,
Definitely.
completely different, and completely appreciating each other.
Yeah.
That is a good part.
Yeah.
You appreciate what ma'am is doing, ma'am appreciate what you are doing. Now,
That's
how
true.
I'm gonna know this is the good points in your sample, ma'am, and of course the good points in your sample as well, sir. So you guys are literally doing great. I am very happy with your sample also. Why? Because Ajay, you love your family a lot.
Yeah.
No, not because it's written.
Yeah.
Thankful to God and my parents.
Yeah.
So finally I started reading it, but it's not because that. It's because the values. You follow the values. You follow what your parents taught. You are like, okay, so once my mother used to say these words to me, I think it's going to be worth it. So you keep the words in your mind.
Right.
I am not saying that you are following everything.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
not about following, but I do really appreciate and respect the fact, I think the upbringing that I got, which
Yes.
my mother and my father gave me. Probably whatever I wanted, I got it from them. And I'm appreciative of that fact, and I keep that in my mind always.
Yes, absolutely. So why are you scared?
I'm scared.
Yes.
Of what?
So you are scared of
Me.
I don't know. That I don't know. You're scared. Can I use this line? You're scared ये मुझसे दूर ना हो जाए.
You mean Mansi?
ये anything which you love.
Which you love. I think he only loves me.
Of
I don't
course,
know.
you're the most, No, but I think if you're just talking in general,
Yes.
I think it's always, I think everybody feels that way, right? So, you are close and you love few number of things, less number of people, and you always want them to be intact, right? You would never want to leave them, and you would never want them to leave you as well. So maybe.
But the
from a
question
gender
is, are you
perspective-
scared? I have not seen him scared
Yeah.
as such. But are you?
Maybe I'm not very scared as such, but I am probably a little possessive about
Possessive,
it, or a little bit, secured about. I just want to, secure those things, with my people. And I just ensure that at least those things are there.
Because I find him very chill.
So congratulations, it's my trip time.
Okay.
Okay, so this is something there, but I want some people don't talk about what they love.
Okay.
And this thing I particularly used to do with every boys or a male or a person.
Yeah.
Why? Because we stereotype, like males are not going to open up with their feelings. And whenever I used to ask questions, I used to trick males.
Okay.
I was scared because they'll never tell. No, why am I scared? No, never. But I appreciate, sir, because you said what I want to say.
Okay.
Yes, you are not scared, but you don't want things that just simply go. No, I'll
You're
fight.
protective about it.
You
yes.
are protective. You are
Yes.
very protective, and you are very protective towards the thing you love the most. So that is why I want you to speak. What you say, what you are thinking. So you won't agree with my point, and I am happy today because you are not just saying because she is asking. Like just say yes,
Right,
no.
right.
You just say I'm not scared, but yes, I am possessive,
Correct.
and that is the truth. You are possessive,
Right.
and I'm very happy with this. Okay, so okay, there is a boundary, and you don't want people to come in that boundary. You are an extrovert person. You love to talk to people. It's not like that. Just in case any person, maybe you know just once and twice, if you just go in front of you like hi, you will hi.
Yeah.
You'll say hi, you hi back also. Sometimes what happened is people would. Why that is why I said your writing is complex, because you are such a secretive person. You are hiding your things. You are trying to hiding this from me as well, making it more difficult for me. I must say, because the word you said open book for Mansi ma'am.
Yeah.
Why you are so closed? Because I'm keep on searching my points,
Yeah.
and I found it really amazing because now it's challenging. And sir, what I'm trying to say is, you feel. Sometimes we think that I'm a very extrovert person. I talk to people, I go out with people, and then still there is something where we feel we are alone.
Maybe.
We be with people and then we are thinking we are alone. We are standing with 5 people and then still you are thinking, okay, that's my nature. I'm standing with everyone. But that is not what I am. Maybe I need my circle. You are not accepting it because you respect the surrounding. You respect the person around you.
But this can be very generic also.
This
It's
is
just
generic.
not.
This is generic, but this is one of the characteristics
Which he may have.
which sometimes not very nicely written on paper. So I don't know. I think I don't know nothing about so nothing. But then considering this
Yeah.
point, focusing on this point is what revealed in front of me.
So think about it.
So I just want to say it's a
So
very
that
positive.
he is, and I think he is
A positive soul?
person.
I am happy ma'am will start appreciating sir. It's getting easy for me. It's getting easy for me.
That I appreciate about her. She'll come for my defense wherever it's required, and that I can vouch. No matter how much she jokes and how much she says, but whenever a defense is required for me, I know she's going to and she comes. Like the tiger.
That of course. Sir, you are a different person. Publicly you are different. Personally you are different. You are not just showing the same thing.
Possible, yeah. Possible.
Very.
Possible. Like
Yes.
what I hear about you, like how you are, like you like open book. Maybe I'm different outside and different.
Why? Because your signature is telling me something which till now I haven't realized in the past 2-3 months.
Okay.
So you are a different person. You want to show that how strong you are. You want to show no one can break me. You want to show that I'll take decision, but I'll think twice. Then I'll answer. If you're saying, sir, this is going to be, sir, let's just take an example. If Vishal sir is going to say, this scene is going to be very amazing, you say, okay, let me see. Okay, now you see. Now you see. Now you see. Okay, give me 2 minutes. Let me just think about it. Let me just talk to either Mansi ma'am or somewhere. Then maybe you take 1 day sometime, and then you'll come back. Maybe it's a yes, but then you need time. You are not spontaneous.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
spontaneous.
That
Yes.
is true.
And for a lot of decisions, like I just do not like to be very impulsive, while taking decisions. I like that time to think about it, mull over it, probably
He
sleep
only
over
took
it.
one decision impulsively. which
Was
is
to marry her.
marry me.
Yes.
After that, even I
That
have not
was-
seen any
That was
impulsiveness in him.
I think
That was a overnight
I think that
decision.
is why we are amazed to see such an amazing couple.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm very happy that you took that decision.
Yes. So am I, and I hopefully you should. So is she.
Yes,
Uh,
I'm also happy
Good.
that you took that decision.
I think this conversation has become a little more romantic.
Romantic.
I'm like it. Okay, sir, I really like one thing in your writing. you want, you are a very, I mean, if someone is in pain, if someone is in problem, you started feeling it's yours.
I definitely feel for the person, yes.
But
I am sensitive and probably
yes,
emotional in that way.
sensitive a lot.
Yeah. Of course,
And,
I do.
and you are a very secretive person. I am again saying. There is lots of, okay, I think it's not going to be difficult for us. Ma'am, secretive in a sense of emotions.
course.
He is very secretive in sense of emotions. I mean, if you want to cry, he won't. If you want to say something to you, okay, this is not going to be happening. He'll just pause for a moment.
Yeah, I do keep things to myself.
Yes.
Maybe I'm not as expressive as Mansi is.
Ma'am, just if I'm not happy, you can see on my face.
Yeah.
If I'm angry, I'll thrash you right now, right in front of your face. I'm
But
not
she's very much
gonna.
capable of doing that.
I can.
I stop her so many times.
That's the best part. Now here comes the compatibility. You can see.
I think that's where we balance out, and that's where good that probably we are to extreme ends, because that's where the balance comes in.
That is the compatibility I'm talking about. Why the opposite attracts? We just heard in the Google, in the caption somewhere. I'll give you the example right here in front of me. Why? Because if ma'am is loud, sir is very poised. Sir is gonna handle everything. Don't worry, you go, you explore. I am there. I'm keeping your back and just handling everything. So this is the very good part. That is why your samples are completely different, and you both are complementing each other every single step. That is what the complete relationship compatibility I can see on the samples.
True.
So the only thing is that what it's in your signature that people first think when they come close to you. Okay, because there is a personality stand. It could be a good point because there is a personality standing in front of me, and I can just not directly go and hi, hello. No, people will think whether he's gonna talk to me, whether he's gonna maybe it's your appearance. Maybe your appearance.
It could be my appearance because
Maybe your appearance.
So.
Because that is why I'm not saying you are actually a person.
Yeah.
I'm saying publicly you are showing it.
Correct.
Because if I'll tell my experience, the first time I saw you, even I think okay. It can be the reason. The reason can be you are a famous person for me. You're a quite a senior for me. So I would rather think about it and then go. So maybe you created that. You created intentionally, unintentionally, that I don't know. But you created that image for public that not everyone is going to come and talk to me. And I agree that it can be the reason of your business, your job profile, whatsoever it is. Maybe this particular things are making you.
Probably, yeah. Otherwise, as you had rightly pointed out earlier as well, I'm a person, anybody can come and talk to me.
Yes.
They say hi, I'll respond
If
to
they
them.
talk once,
I'll never throw a
He's a warm person. I feel he's
attitude
a
or
very
I'll
warm
never-
person.
No
Yeah,
attitude.
he doesn't have
I'll
attitude.
never ignore people intentionally, things like that. So that is
so if a person talked once, they'll be more comfortable. They'll come to you. But that is not going to be happening with Mansi. They have every time they have to think directly. And I like the one more thing, sir. You're a very determined person. Very determined. Okay, if I am doing this, if I am choosing this, I know the reason. Please don't tell me. I know the reason. And the same energy you start, with the same energy you end. The only problem is when you start and when you end, the energy will be same. But in between, there is a phase you're like, why am I doing this? I should probably stop. But then because you're a very positive soul, because you're a very optimistic person, it will not let you do that and you're like, oh, what I'm thinking. No, just again, and then again your energy comes. So that's the range in your sample, that you start with same energy, because the starting graphics and the ending graphics are sharp. But between is like, I don't want to. But there are things which will let you keep. Why I'm doing this? Why I'm doing this is just one thing with this. But because of the optimism, you end nicely. The best part about, if I just want to end this amazing conversation, I just want to say a very beautiful lines that I want a couples like right in front of me, because I want someone, if one is too high, the other person is so beautifully complimenting the other. This is the best part, sir. And I just want to say, like, my duty of telling some suggestions. My suggestion is, please be the same you.
Okay.
I don't want you guys to change. I don't want because the best part of complimenting each other is something which is lacking in current generation's
True.
relationship.
Yeah.
So I am extremely happy, and I'm sure you all are very happy to know some more things about Mansi ma'am and Varun sir.
Yeah.
So sir, what you want to give a
I think
contributing
it's
to?
it's a lovely technique, and I think all the green ticks which were there. I think major of them, as I told you in the beginning of our conversation, even if you get 90% over there, it's a fantastic technique, and I really appreciate the fact that this falls under the forensic science, and forensic experts like you take that attempt and that effort to study this technique and also use it in real time for the benefit of the people. So we really appreciate the fact that you study this, and I feel and I encourage more and more people should learn this and should also pursue this as one of their careers
Yes.
because it is something which is, I think, which will benefit the society and a lot of individuals.
It is very essential,
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah.
especially in the cases. Like for us, it was like, a moment, but in cases like forensics, I think this is a very essential part.
Yeah, like suicide notes that you get,
Yes.
or probably if some handwritten thing left by the criminal, on the crime scene. It could be anything, right?
Right. No,
It
it's an essential part of
Yeah.
forensic.
Yeah.
Yes, people are not. People are still not liking this because this graphology is being pseudoscience. Because we are not putting any scientific technology behind it.
Correct.
But then I think I must appreciate. I'm not saying that India is not following this, but I must appreciate other countries. They're keeping this psychology as one of the prime factor,
Right.
Which is very important.
which is very
Yeah.
important. And now in India, I'm not saying not everyone, because it started being very versatile. That people are thinking about psychology. But then if you see every second case, every second person, every second information I'm getting in my forensic science is like, if it is a murder, sir, there is the psychology which
Yes.
Of course.
from
Which is
which
behind
actually
the work.
Totally.
this psychologist actually, I think the psychology is a catalyst. It's
Yeah.
act like a catalyst. It's
Yeah.
like, what are the reasons? Either the person wants revenge, either the person wants to, it's a pride, it's anything which is over.
Yes.
So we used to say that there are a terminology drug and then there is a terminology poison, and then both are different. So this drug is only a poison, but the only thing is, if I take one paracetamol a day, it's a drug for me. If I take 5 a day, it's ultimately become poison.
Correct.
So anything in extreme is
True.
something which is affecting us.
Absolutely.
Correct.
And
Absolutely.
this is what happening. This is what happening in current situation. But ending with a very positive note, that I have a very positive handwritings in front of my eyes and a positive soul for sure. Mansi ma'am and Varun sir,
Thank you.
thank you so much for being so
Thank you.
realistic with this
Yeah, and
analysis.
thank you so much
And
for
let me see what he
studying.
has written.
Yeah, you can keep it. It's yours. Yours, so she will take, I'm sure.
I'll take Varun sir. I'm gonna take your sample also.
Oh, is it?
Yes, because these are the memories for a graphologist. These are the
Okay.
memories, and of course, taking Mansi ma'am and Varun sir's sample is definitely going to be laminate.